details from history we have from the first centuries before Christus, when Parga occupied it by Romans. You hear about Roman Empire? Yeah, right. After the Romans, we have the Byzantine Empire. You hear about Byzantine? Yeah. It was the longest empire in the world, 1,100 years. It was Greek. Parga was part of it until the 15th of century. Yeah. After this, Parga occupied it by Venetian Italians. You know Venice? Mm-hmm. It's a city today in Italy, but in this period it was empire. But the Venetians, they stay here in Parga for 350 years long. But Parga has the best period in the history with the Venetians. They have very good connection. And when the Venetian came here, they built the castle down in Parga. I don't know if you visited, yeah, the Venetian castle. That means Parga inhabitants, they feel safe with this castle. It's very important. That's why it has the best. I will show you later down there. And after the Venetians, Parga occupied it by French Empire. Napoleon Bonaparte, you know it, madam? Yeah. She knows. Well, French, they stay here in Parga for 20 years. And if you remember, I showed you the small castle in the small island in Parga, on top of the island. It was built from Napoleon Bonaparte, this castle, down there, yeah, in Parga. And after the French, we have the British here in Parga. Don't worry, sir, we have good connection. British, well, already they have the Ionian Islands. You know Ionian Islands? It's Corfu, Paxos, Antipaxos, Lefkada, Zakynthos, Kefalonia, Ithaki. We call them Ionian Islands because the sea, it's Ionian Sea, they are in the Ionian Sea, that's why. And the base of British, it was Corfu Island, you know Corfu, right. On 1810, now, 1810, some other empire, we didn't finish it yet, some other empire was to occupy Parga. They was here in the mountains, I will show you later the mountains. And this it was the Ottoman Empire. Ottomans? Hear about it, yeah? But the leader of them, the official of them, it was Ali Pasha. Ali Pasha is a name, it's a Muslim name. That's why we call this castle of Ali Pasha. He built this castle. He built it here because he was also to occupy Parga. He need exit to the Ionian Sea. He need the harbor of Parga. That's why he came here, and he started building this castle on 1814, 1814. It takes 8 years, madam, to finish this castle. That's mean 18. You are on holidays. 1822. But Ali Pasha on 1819, he was in contact with the British officer in Corfu, Mr. Thomas Maitland, and after long and hard discussion, Ali Pasha, he bought Parga from the British, and he paid in this period, yeah, it's true. He paid in this period 150,000 gold pounds. Too much money for Parga in this period. But Ali Pasha paid this money because, for the reason that I told you, he need exit to the Ionian Sea. He need the harbor of Parga. This happened in 1819. So Parga, for 95 years, it was under the Ottomans, Muslims. Until 1913, 1913, it was 1 year before the beginning of the first global war, you know, yeah? Where the Greek army would release this area here. So Parga, from 1913 until today, it's a Greek land, finally. Except 3 years during the Second War, you know the Second War, yeah? Where here we have the Germans, yeah? Must have everybody here. I will explain you up there why we have so many empires here in Parga. It was too many. I will explain you up there. You see, this is all these empires that we have here in Parga. That's why Parga has very interesting history, because here for a long time we have many different nations, many different nationalities. But of course we cannot enter to the details, because we will stay here, madam, all the day. And you want to go to the beach. I understand. Anyway, now you will give me 1 more minute. I will inform you about the history of the castle, and then we will go up there. I told you this castle, Ali Pasha, started building on 1814. The architect of this castle, he was Italian, Mr. Monteleone. He was very good architect, the history informs us. And to this castle, he makes something very clever. When they built the castle has a roof up there. Not now, now it's off. Our government promised us many years ago. They will do it. Like that. We still wait. And on the roof, he make a system of channelization, and he collect all the rainwater from whole roof, and through the channel over there, underground there, it's a tank of the water. So they collect all the rainwater from the roof, and they send it and they save it underground here. So the custom house has enough water, because here it was difficult to carry water, it's a mountain. So it was very clever idea of this Italian architect. From another side of the castle, we have a small kitchen, the castle, but I will show you later when we return to the tower. And this is the tower of the castle, but on the tower is the cannon, wonderful view, and you promised me 2.5 minutes up there. Yes or no?
Yes.
Or I make you tired? No. Okay. Now everybody will go up there. It's not so clean atmosphere, you see it's humid of the wall. But anyway, we can see something, yeah. Here we are nearly 400 meters high from the sea level, yeah? We came from Parga until here, it's 7 kilometers. Behind of me now, we can see these two islands, not so clean, but anyway, we can recognize them. Can you see them?
Yeah.
The big one is Paxos, 3,000 inhabitants. The small one is Antipaxos, no inhabitants. There is a daily trip from Parga to Paxos. They start at 10 o'clock in the morning and they return 6 o'clock in the afternoon if somebody wants to visit them. But for more information, you can get in the evening in the main harbor of Parga. Yeah? And straight here near to the mountain, sorry, I cannot help you. We don't have the second village of Parga. We call it Aya, this village. And down here is the first village, we pass it, we call it Anthusa, that we will stop there when we return from the castle for a few minutes for quick drink or toilet, whatever. And down here now, hello madam, come here. Hello to madam. They have priority, I'm sorry, sir.
He's only been female and small.
We have also olive trees that they are 1,000 and 1,500 years. Right. It's amazing tree. We love these trees because for many generations the olive oil it was the main income, not only here in Parga but in all over Greece. And for your information, do you know island Crete, Crete? You've been there, sir?
Yes.
Did you visit the old olive trees there? No.
We saw the what supposedly.
You was all the day on the beach. Yes.
No. Not all day.
We have between Iraklio and Hania, we have olive trees there. They are more than 3,000 years old. Many visitors from all over the world, they come and they visit them because they still in the life. They have olives and they make very good quality of olive oil. It's amazing thing. Yeah, that's why we love them. And down there now, where is the sailing boats, you can see the biggest fish in Parga. We call it Valtus fish. I don't know if you visit it. And on the left side in the big rock, it's the Venetian castle. We can see only a little bit over there. I told you this castle, it was built from the Venetians from the 14th century. And it was very important for the Parga inhabitants because before the castle, in the Ionian Sea here, there was pirates. You understand pirates? This one, pirates, yeah? Super. All the cities near to the coast, they have problems with them. Same Parga. That's why this mountain over there, where the antenna is, of South Greece, and Middle East and Egypt. That's why all these empires, they want to have Parga in them plans of the strategical position because they want to control the shipping line, not because Parga is beautiful. Or maybe both. This is the right answer. Beautiful and strategical. Anyway. One more half minute now, I will explain you about the cannons and I will not keep you under the sun more and more. I will stop now. Here we had 4 cannons. These 2 cannons, Ali Pasha, he bought from Russian in this period, it's original. And we had another 2 here, it was British production, but they moved to the other castle. So if you visit the other castle, you will see down there, 200 years old British cannon down there, the other castle. Yeah. Now we'll make a photo And slowly we tap.